You done, Shorty. Good game that you done. Hey, appreciate you. That's the luck to you.
Stadium in Cincinnati. Today it's an AFC North matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh yeah, the Ravens just been smacking them up.
Ready to get close. We are underway now from Paul Brown Stadium.
Well, they stopped all that anyway this year, they might, so it's all good.
At the 25.
Yeah. I want to touch them too, so it's all good. Wow. I hate these 5-minute quarters. Oh, wow, so I believe I sold that.
Excellent job on the keeper, 20 yards and a first down. Dalvin's running out again. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Bring that out of there, Uzi.
The Bengals 38. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Oh,
And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while they work very well on that play, defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
And now Jackson will look to throw.
I'm about to eat, yo. I'll tell you
that. Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come up and downfield, but they never did.
A shotgun. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
yeah. Oh my, he got both feet down.
Just inside the 25-yard line. They'll run up the double down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for Raven first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play call.
Oh my God.
J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
They play a little different. It seems like it's a little bit slower, more realistic. That was a nice drive you had, so with time will tell.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line. They'll try and start driving in the air. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. He's going to be dropped for a pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32. And stopped it after a gain of a couple to the 33. Well, we talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Complete to his tight end sample.
Yeah.
Big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play there to catch and run.
Do that. He was on the outside line. He was not going to be able to catch up. Keep up. Huh? Oh, I know you good.
So 39 now. They'll come up on a first and 10. Running left, it's Mixon. And he's going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 10-yard loss. That's going to make him second and
Extra tight ends, extra speed. They want to move the ball. That means if I want it inside, if you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in trouble.
yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. On second and 11 now.
No, sir. Placement. Love it.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon.
Yeah! Appreciate you.
Extra point by
Google. That's not.
No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback back to the 25. The Raven offense settled down for its next drive. The offense running it, and they are charged up ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
Yeah. Yeah, you was running out of options, boy. I need to hope somebody like just break free, read the field, something. Oh. Oh no! Oh, look at like a smaller. Wait a minute. I don't like what I'm saying from yo. Hey. Yes. Yes. I was like, hopefully he hold that ball too long. I get there. Just alter that throw just a little bit.
From a defensive perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Chuck Clark picking it off.
Ain't no way.
That throw, Charles, over the middle. Few too many bodies in there got hit.
That's a normal situation, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam. It feels
He
like
did too much.
And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just
Yeah.
an interception.
No, sir.
Logan Wilson that time over there to get it going. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Another run for the Dobbins.
Yeah.
Only muster a yard here at the 38. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
I could have swore I put this on multiple D. They is geeked up.
Not much on that one, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defensive column.
Third down throw, but it misses the target.
That's what I think because they needed to put the field position there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So
I need point 10, get the ball back in half. Let's lock this game up.
And make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football.
What?
Before the ball leaves your hands.
Here we go. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
What luck?
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From across his body, and it's intercepted.
There's no way.
And they take
Good
over.
pick.
They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get in the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 3rd down, Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when
Let's hope we get greedy. Let's hope we get greedy.
Because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25 -yard line.
What do you got time for? What do you got time for? You got time for a play? You got time for 3?
Running, so it'll leave
Okay.
2nd and a yard. 5 seconds left. Not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit.
I agree.
Tucker's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Let's run this back.
How this game is playing out so far. You mentioned
Run
they
this
were in
back.
the lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The White flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
You know, that's how I beat this the first couple weeks. You trying
And to bring it your way, we go back up to
figure the game out.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, it felt a little different. It felt a little better. Yeah, I think they said they took escape artists off, so now he can't do all that in the backfield no more unless he really.
The Cincy offense about ready to go
on
their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker.
Going to be intercepted yet again. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Here's a give to Dobbins.
Oh, that was supposed to be a hit stick.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Jackson now. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That's into the hands of Crochet. And he'll be
he got one more time. It's a fumble next time.
Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a way to shoot the gas.
Up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured up to the 9-yard run on the previous play. Getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now it's 3rd down.
They go play action with Jackson. And that
Yes.
is incomplete.
Yes,
That's
sir.
also 3rd down. I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Slings it to Anderson, it's complete. The tight end has it. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson firing quickly here, and that's complete. That's good for a gain of 6, and it's 3rd and 4 now. Now it's Jackson.
They'll
take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You
No, why would you?
Really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Bengals drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Why?
He's intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, and him ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again? That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Yes.
Looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
I needed that.
That's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's what legends are made of. Come on now. Come on, fellas. Anybody want to be great?
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now they go play action now. Burrow. And he's got it. And he's brought down. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Hayden Hurst, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
You better know what you're doing. Good luck.
And now things get a little more interesting here in this 4th. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
And if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
He ain't want to die.
A gain of 8 there on the play.
We was going to hurt
They'll
him.
be left with 2nd and a couple. Now Dobbins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Carry for Dobbins. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Throwing now is Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Now from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, Parker. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple.
I had faith, man. It's accuracy. You can't coach that. Look at this. You can't coach that.
On the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
Burrow. This is caught. And he's brought down. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll give it to Mixon, and he is going to lose yardage here. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. To throw, Burrow.
Jeez! Gritty! Hit the gritty! Hit the gritty!
So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
No, we're going to OT, short.
Throwing, Burrow.
We're going to overtime, brother! We're going to overtime, brother. 144 means something to me. 144 means something to me. You better know what you're doing. Don't throw no pick.
Don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. 144 means something to me. Matter of fact, let's see. Nah.
Set at the line for this next drive. Yeah, Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing. He's got him in, complete. The Ravens.
That's a shame. That's a shame on the first play. Don't worry about it.
Just 19 seconds left on the clock.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Dow Jackson. That would complete to Crochet. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd down at 4.
Thank you.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early.
Come on. It's for the... Come on. And like you know, yeah. And like you know, and like you Come on. Yes. I had to put the gospel music on for because it's real. It's real. And I like you, brother. You're a good man. I like you, brother. But Oh! Boy, if it would have went, boy, I'm the GOAT. Come on, the Reds. The Reds. You better know what you're doing. The big game. I want the Reds. I want the Reds. Had to put the gospel music on. All you had to do is let me in the game. You let me in the door. Yeah. Well, I got to score a touchdown. If I score a field goal, then you get a chance. Yeah, but I got to score a touchdown. No, that I don't know. I don't. But I'm not going to play with you. No. He gonna never leave me. Never gonna. Had to put the boy. Boy. You like what? Oh, my man.
happening. Throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Mama, do you know it? Mama, do you know it? I'm gonna act like I know it. I fucked up round.
And the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned.
Act like I know it. But if I would have caught that, that would have crushed you. I would have caught that, that would have crushed you.
The silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? Anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath, and boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. Burrow on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. Burrow on his toes that time.
Thank you, sir.
The first down.
No, God. No. It's gay. I'm calling gay. I'm calling. Whoa! Yo, this is crazy. Yo. I don't care what happened in this game. Matter of fact, I'll just take my time for it. I ain't in no rush. I'll run the clock up. Boy, I like you, bro. I don't know if you play, but man, I got some friends and we got a league going. I would love to have you. I ain't gonna hold you. God, I'm gonna send you a friend request after this, man. I'm gonna send a friend request. This is hilarious. No problem. Oh, we open, so if you can do it, we ain't too strange to like, it's a chore. But you know, if you can do it, you can. If you can't, we're just fair Sunday. We just do it as we can. Yeah, I'm about to see him right now. Good game, brother. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. You might get a chance to get the ball back. I think they changed the overall time rules because of the Bills and the Chiefs. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, the game ain't over. Oh, you better do what you're doing, brother. No, I don't know. No, you not. I put the gospel music on, that was it. Hey, me too. With the Lord. I'm from Baltimore. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, cool.
For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Oh my! Wow! You felt that? No.
Points certainly not at a premium here. Give up the middle to Dobbins.
Oh my!
4 yards the pickup, first down. Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
Yeah. Choke up, man. Go ahead, choke up, man.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Dobbins with it.
He choking. He don't know what to do. He choking.
And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Yeah, he going to throw it up now, yeah. That God's musical boy. I see him. I know where he want to go. Pick! Good game. I'm seeing come quick. Had to put that gospel music on, man. How did you not? How did you not? Ooh. Ain't about how you start, about how you finish, shorty. My God is awesome. God, once he said I had 1 minute 44 seconds left, I knew that was game. I knew that was game. Yeah, I didn't know, man. Want to know?
You see, it's two types of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. It's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby.
Yeah.
Photo poor, so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, and go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, and go get it. Top floor, like I just signed a TDE. Gang. Know we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due. I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be. My city depended on me. That's on G.O.D. so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go get up. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Game 2.
Fierce and about ready to get this going as we are underway now from Paul Brown Stadium. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone.
Kill him. Oh, I want that. Wow. Wow, nigga. The Kalula boy.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Rodgers.
Throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Rodgers with a keeper. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. On the sneak, Rodgers. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Now Burrow on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was nice work defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And tough sledding. You'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow, eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll
bring up second down.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
But one thing we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
All right, we got some points on the board. Smart football. Couldn't take advantage of your 7. It's okay. We're just not going to make it ahead. But when you got one of the top 3 kickers in the game, that's money. So
this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as bad as their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
he would have quit. I know he would have quit.
Defense gave them, only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Right side to Watson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
He should have fumbled doing that dumbass move.
Run there, good for 16 and a first. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Rodgers now on first down. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Hendrickson, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers able to find Alan Lazard. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 28. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Now a first down carry by Jones. Fights through it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Rodgers. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the side of midfield. A big play there for Cincinnati. 46 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Flush to his right. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
12.
Here's a run with Mixon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here we go, here we go.
From back at the 3 now, this is 3rd and goal. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Forced out to his left.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start drawing 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
They just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. And some room to run now. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Fields the squib kick right around the... Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Cincinnati and Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals with work to do in this 3rd quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And this will be a return from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Burrow looking to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick six. Touchdown.
So that a real wrench thrown in now for this offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the 3rd quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should have used a different tool on that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
Extra point try now for Crosby. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And he's got some space here.
He's got the first down and more.
And out across midfield down to the 45. They were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And Burrow going to throw again.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers will take over possession here up at the 44.
So an opening drive interception to begin this 2nd half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the 2nd half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, Well, it's enough to get them a first down, and it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
135 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Hendrickson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. That gets back some of what they needed, but they're still stuck here with a 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stopped it well short.
And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. The kick by Crosby is good, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Running room at the 50. Look out. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off,
here we go.
That's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Here we go.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll try to run some clock now with Jones. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Meanwhile, Rodgers finds his man, Dobbs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And this will be a Packers 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. On second down, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Rodgers to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Mike Hilton. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant
to keep running the inside zone, and I have the defensive game plan is to prevent the inside zone run is just baffling.
All day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Rodgers throwing here. Looking for Tunyon on the crosser, and he's got it complete. Touchdown! Robert Tunyon from 19 yards away. And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
Here we go.
they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that
Ugly.
is how this one will come to an end. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory.